Hi, I'm Jonathan Kirsch with the latest Lakewood news and events. You have the opportunity to clear out unwanted appliances, car parts, and other items from your homes and get those items reused or recycled during Lakewood's free citywide cleanup days on October 8th and 9th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Jeffco Stadium. Usable items received during cleanup days will be sold in ARC thrift stores, which provides funds for programs for children and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities in Jefferson County, where the stores are founded. Proof of Lakewood residency is required, and there is no cost to drop off acceptable items. For a complete list of items that will be accepted, visit lakewood.org/cleanup. Lakewood's favorite fall festival is returning for 2 days of family fun in October. Cider Days will run Saturday, October 1st and Sunday, October 2nd from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Lakewood Heritage Center at 801 South Yarrow Street. You can taste, try, and buy everything apple while enjoying unlimited amusements, including live music, performances, and the perennial favorite tractor pull. Admission is $7 for adults and $4 for children ages 3 to 12. You can find more information at lakewood.org/Cider Days. Get acquainted with Lakewood's recreation centers with free admission and enjoy free hay rides and guided tours during the Heritage Homesteaders event at the Lakewood Heritage Center. Lakewood is offering these and other events on September 17th to celebrate Colorado Cities and Towns Week, a statewide initiative by the Colorado Municipal League to celebrate the services that support a high quality of life for residents across the state. Details are available at lakewood.org/City Week. Uncover the stories of Lakewood's history during the Heritage Homesteaders Festival from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on September 17th at the Lakewood Heritage Center. The festival includes several free events such as hayrides and cooking demonstrations that are included in Lakewood's celebration of Colorado Cities and Towns Week. The festival also includes several classes for a fee, including soap making, learning fiber art, and more. Class registration is available at lakewood.org/LHC programs. We want to hear from you about what kind of art you would like to see along the Arts Loop. The Loop will create a new walking and cycling arts experience in the heart of the 40 West Arts Creative District in Northeast Lakewood. Art will also be added to Walker Branch, Mount Air, and Aviation parks, and the Loop will support the local economy by leading people to area businesses. You can take the survey at lakewood.org/40 West Arts Loop.
4, 3, 2, go!
Residents recently walked, crawled, and even cartwheeled for 1,640 feet to help abused children in Colorado during the Ralston House 0.5K Challenge. The event is in its 10th year and offered live music, face painting, chair massages, and fun activities for the entire family. Lakewood Mayor Adam Paul helped open the newly named Lamar Station Plaza recently during the second annual West Colfax Mural Fest. The plaza is actually the old JCRS shopping plaza that houses, among other things, Casa Bonita and the new Westfax Brewing Company. Mural Fest was a big success, drawing a crowd of 5,000 to enjoy the Free Arts Festival, featuring juried artists from across the country who created an outdoor art gallery of 6 murals. From time to time, the folks at Foothills Animal Shelter introduce us to some amazing animals, and today is no exception. Right now we have Jessie Burns from Foothills Animal Shelter. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Introduce us to Toby here.
So this is Toby, and he is a 10-year-old Australian Shepherd, and he actually is the shelter's official mascot. He has actually kind of an incredible story. He was found running the streets of Westminster about a year ago with electrical tape around his muzzle. So he was obviously a victim of animal cruelty. But luckily a Good Samaritan found him, took off the tape, and he was brought to Foothills Animal Shelter. When he first came in, he was really malnourished and dehydrated and stuff, so we put him in our foster care program. He actually went into foster care with one of our staff members who sort of nursed him back to health. But the amazing thing about Toby is, even though he was a victim of neglect, he has the best personality. He loves everybody that he sees. He just has this effect on people when he greets them. And so because of that, we decided to make him our official mascot.
and also because of that, he has a special role with the City of Lakewood,
Exactly,
right?
Yeah, he actually comes into the City of Lakewood's police department and helps the staff sort of de-stress. He just comes in and hangs out with them, and he seems to be a really positive influence and force with the police department.
And that really helps because obviously the folks in the police department, a lot of them deal in situations that are high stress levels, and they see a lot of things, and to have someone like Toby come in and where they can, you know, pet them and play with them for a little bit, really helps their stress levels come down.
Absolutely, yeah, and we've heard that it really helps boost morale, which is fantastic.
That's great. And so in honor of everything that Toby does, you folks are having a special parade in his honor.
We are. So we created the event Toby's Pet Parade and Fair. It's coming up on Saturday, September 17th from 9 a.m. to noon at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds. And it's going to be a really fun, family-friendly event. It's going to kick off with a parade, a pet costume parade. So dogs can be dressed up in costumes. Their owners can dress up in costumes. They'll march in a parade. And then after the parade, there's going to be a fair that'll have demonstrations. So we'll have flyball demonstrations, agility demonstrations. People will actually get to have their dogs try out the agility course, which will be really fun. Food, drinks, games. It's going to be a really good time.
It'll also be a good time for folks to get more information on how they can provide a forever home for an animal.
Exactly, yeah. We'll have adoptable pets there that people can check out and decide if they want to bring them home.
And of course, there'll be information about how to license your pet.
Yes, exactly. We'll have some booths set up where people can get information about licensing.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Jesse, for stopping by and bringing Toby by. When you brought him into the office earlier, everyone wanted to come out and see Toby and pet him. And he was just so gracious to be petted and to be around people. It's amazing, especially what he's been through.
Absolutely, yeah. And he'll actually be at the event, so if people want to come by and meet Toby, they'll be able to do that.
Great. And if you want more information about the parade, you can go to foothillsanimalshelter.org/Toby's-parade. Bending steel, molding clay, and melting bronze. Just a few of the steps that two artists tackled to create a very special work of art that now calls West Metro Fire Station 1 home. Here's the story from our friends at West Metro Fire Rescue.
The special artwork that now has a home outside of West Metro Station 1.
The biggest thing is I want people to have a smile when they see it.
Is the result of a unique collaboration between two artists.
I've been fabricating with metal for about 35 years.
One, a West Metro firefighter.
Basically, this room was fully involved.
The other, a volunteer firefighter and bronze sculptor.
You know, maybe we can incorporate his talents and my talents together and make something that's unique, that's different, that's no one else has seen before. And that's his welding capabilities, my sculpting capabilities, put into one interactive artwork.
Over a period of months, they worked together and separately to design, mold, bend, and create out of steel and molten bronze the pieces that would make a whole.
We wanted to do something that the community could use, not just a piece of art that was sitting on the side of the road. So we decided a bench would be a great idea.
So that's where my artwork comes in, as if a firefighter, or whoever it would be, sat a coat right on the end of it, and then another helmet right on the side. So when people sit there, they can try to understand a little bit about the firefighters themselves and maybe some history too.
Funded through a grant from the City of Lakewood, the piece is meant to be both art and simply a bench, with a curved firefighter's ladder as a backrest, a place for those passing by to stop, sit a spell, and reflect.
It says to me that we're in your neighborhood, we're a part of your community, and you know, kind of at the end of the day, that our gear comes off and we're just like the rest of you. We're just citizens that are here.
And that gear, the coat, the helmet, looks so lifelike.
It looks so real that people actually have come up and knocked on the door and said that somebody has left their equipment out on the bench. So twice that's happened now in the short time it's been there.
And that is perhaps the greatest compliment of all for the two artists who put a piece of themselves in this work.
I would say every single piece that I create is from the heart of me, because I pour my heart out into it.
Just exactly like we envisioned. We were real happy with how it turned out.
If you or someone you know is a military veteran who needs help navigating the system, listen up. More than 40 organizations that serve military veterans and their families will be available to answer questions at the West Metro Veterans Fair on September 20th from 1 to 5 p.m. at the Lakewood Elks Lodge number 1777. The event is free and open to the public and will allow active, retired, and anyone who served in the military and their families to learn about benefits, housing options, health care, employment, and counseling. There will also be opportunities for one-on-one discussions with exhibitors at the fair. For more information about the West Metro Veterans Fair, visit lakewood.org/Veterans Fair. Don't miss your chance to volunteer for the nation's largest single-day volunteer effort during National Public Lands Day on September 24th at Bear Creek Lake Park. From 8 a.m. to noon, volunteers will help the park collect invasive plants, build and maintain trails, and remove trash to keep the park clean. To register, visit lakewood.org/BCLP events. Lakewood Police recently conducted 2 DUI checkpoints as part of a statewide Checkpoint Colorado high visibility campaign. The DUI sobriety checkpoints and saturation patrols are part of the department's intensive enforcement efforts. Prior DUI checkpoints resulted in 2,464 contacted cars and 19 vehicles were pulled into processing and 4 DUI-related arrests were made. The Lakewood Police Department has openings for lateral police agents. You can apply at lakewood.org/PoliceJobsColorado. The city has also started the national recruiting process for a new police chief, which can be viewed at lakewood.org/BeOurChief. Are you curious about the developments that are planned for your areas? You can visit the Planning Department's Planning Cases Map page at lakewood.org/Planning Cases Map to keep up to date with development in the city. Art and culture thrive in Lakewood. That's the message from the judges who named Inspire Arts Week Best Event in the large community category of the Governor's Awards for Downtown Excellence. The award recognizes outstanding projects that reflect an attitude of perseverance and dedication to community revitalization in Colorado, and judges look for projects that are visionary and creatively solve problems through grassroots efforts, strong partnerships, and innovation. Inspire Arts Week is a 12-day event that features more than 40 free and discounted arts and cultural events through 17 Lakewood partner organizations, and it is designed to connect the community with its diverse and ongoing arts and cultural opportunities and businesses. The dog days of summer are almost over and everyone is soaking up the last days of warm weather, including our dogs. Lakewood residents were able to let their dogs cool off during the Bark and Splash event at Carmody Pool, and from the looks of it, they had a great time. Our furry friends weren't the only ones enjoying the last days of summer. The city of Lakewood recently hosted its first end of summer party at the Lakewood Civic Center on August 26th. The event featured street performers, live music, and food trucks. That's it for this edition of City Scene. Stay up to date on the latest Lakewood news and events at lakewood.org. I'm Jonathan Kirsch. Thanks for watching.